Good evening, and good evening. I am Ian. This is my lovely wife.
Rachel.
We are a big family life in the Simpson family home, and 4Fs with the Simpson family. Bucky's here too. You can't see her. She's and Justice is doing dishes. 4S with the Simpson family. 4S representing faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith because we believe we can do all things through Him who loves us. Family because aside from God, there's nothing and no more important on this earth. Food because food is medicine. And fitness because we believe overall wellness can be achieved by pursuing and maintaining a strong mind, soul, and body. Hence 4Fs to manifest your best life by grace under God. Good evening and God bless you. It's been a minute. It's been a big fat minute since, can you fill that up for me please, baby? I'll have some. Since we've been here. Life is just, we went from being a family of leisure to being exceptionally busy. To just feeding our souls and just being exceptionally busy. Good evening and God bless you. Just came back from Kingston. Oh, hey, Kingston. How you doing, man? God bless you. Kingston, how did you guys do? Kingston, had a basketball tournament. Where? Where was the tournament and how did you guys do? That is fantastic. Welcome back, son.
Wasn't that who I
That was Caden we just saw.
Oh, sorry,
Caden came by this
I
evening.
still get them mixed up.
Me too. Your brother, hey Chan. Good. Where did you guys go? Where did you guys go play? And your brother was by this evening and he got a card. Oh, that's why you found us. That's how you were able to find us, because your brother, Calgary, nice. Your brother got the card and you found us on our social media. Make sure that you give us, you find us on YouTube too, because that's our main platform and all the videos are on YouTube. You'll get better videos on YouTube than what you have here on Instagram. The full video library is on YouTube, so make sure that that link is on the card. Or you can follow the link in the link tree on Instagram as well. Just follow that link and it'll take you to YouTube. And that's where our main platform with all our videos is. Good evening. God bless you. Babe, what did you, if happiness is a choice, we're back to this. If happiness is a choice, what did you do today, my love, that made you smile?
For me, I think it was getting up this morning. And
Hi, Carla. God bless you.
The rain.
The rain, yeah.
The rain. Hi, Carla. Ouch. Because I've been waiting for days. I'm like, yes, it's gonna rain today.
Thank
and
you,
then
sweetie.
he goes, don't get your hopes up.
Right?
And then so finally, like 5 o'clock this morning, I heard some thunder, and so I shut my fan off and I just laid there and listened
Because you're
to,
soaking.
the thunder and
shower.
and that this morning. So yeah.
Go shower and come back.
Huh?
Please don't argue.
Majensa. Shema. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, sweetheart.
Yeah, so no, for me,
The
what
rain.
made me happy was the rain.
Right.
And then laying there listening to it for a while before my alarm.
Simpson family plus one. Of course, Eric. Of course, your family, Eric. Of course, buddy. Of course. What did you do today that made you smile, Eric and Carla? What did you do that made you smile? Because if happiness is a choice, then how do you get from potentially being unhappy to being happy? Well, you identify the little things that make you happy and you intentionally feed into that. What is
Sorry,
it?
there was one more thing that made me really happy. So I started my morning off well, went to work, and then we had a little mini date. That was that made me smile.
Super.
So we went to Tall Prairie Grass.
Carla, you remember Tall Prairie Grass in the Old Hood, in the Wolseley area on Westminster?
Yeah, so we went there before we had to pick up Jasmine.
Because
And-
Jasmine goes to class on Dominion by the RCMP station there.
Yeah, so we stopped in there and grabbed some cinnamon buns and a coffee and went and ate in the parking lot waiting for her to get off work. And yeah, it was, yeah.
That's where I took her. That's where I took her on our second date ever, Carla. That's my favorite place in the world. I've never taken anyone there. And I took her there on our second date.
Yeah. So, yeah, those
They
little
make
moments.
the best bakeries, yeah. And so we had to pick up Jasmine on course. She's at well, it doesn't matter the address, but it's right beside the on Dominion. It's right beside the RCMP building at Dominion and Portage. And I noticed that there's a new building there, right? Because for years that block there, Carla, if you remember that block from Sherburne up to Dominion on the north side of Portage Avenue is dedicated to AFM. Cinnamon Buns, right? Yeah. AFM, Addictions Foundation, Manitoba. It's been there for years, like 20 plus years. AFM has been located in that particular spot. And I noticed the other day when I dropped Princess Jasmine off for class, there's a new building there. And I wondered at the zoning, like the city zoning planners, did no one think that potentially it was a bad idea to put a cannabis shop right beside an addictions facility? And the addictions facility has been there for like 25 plus years. The cannabis shop is brand new. And nobody thought that maybe this wasn't the best idea to have a cannabis shop beside Addiction Foundation Manitoba. Nobody didn't think of that. Aren't there zoning laws that prevent that type of thing from happening? Come on. That's just ridiculous to me.
What?
But never mind. Never mind, Ryder. Never mind. There's a little bit of adult content there, Ryder. Never mind. It's like putting a donut shop beside Weight Watchers. It just doesn't make sense. It's counterintuitive. Isn't it counterintuitive?
They'll get spotted easily.
They'll get spotted easily for sure. It just doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to me.
So baby, okay. What made you smile today?
So we've been, I haven't been around, as you know, we didn't broadcast all of last week because I have been, a couple days, did we? Anyways, I have been intentionally feeding into my own happiness. And as I do that, I'm manifesting my dream, which is that, as I've said, I want to be something, hey CJ, God bless you. I want to be something of, gonna watch Space Jam 2 and see if it's worth the hype. Spoiler alert, it's not. The first one wasn't any good. This one was even less. Anyways. But you might like it. So anyways, it's my heart to just, with the pandemic and everything else, we've been stationary for 2 years. Through no fault of our own, our children have been absolutely stationary, playing video games, watching movies. Good night, Eric, God bless you, and so on and so forth. And so it is my heart to get our children moving. So I've started this little thing here in our neighborhood, and we have our morning workout. And by grace, our little group that started out just as our family, has gotten bigger. And every day it gets a little bit bigger. And as a matter of fact, we just came back from the hill. We do a workout at the end of the day after supper where I take a bunch of kids and we do a bunch of push-ups, a bunch of sit-ups, and we just run up and down the hill. For the kids, it's great fun. It's like they love that. They're running up and down the hill, and then they don't know that they're exercising. What do they know? What do they care? They're just out there having fun, right?
And it's like various levels of athleticism. Athleticity.
Yeah.
Wow, I just made my own word.
That's a beautiful word. I think we're going to use that.
Athleticity.
Different levels of athletic. I can't
even say it. I can't say the other one, and you can't say this one. So different levels of abilities. We'll go with that. So you have ones that are just starting out, and then you should have seen Jasmine just pushing Dad this evening. Like, she was dead on trying to
I just thought I was going out to have a nice leisurely little run on the hill, a nice little end of the day workout, and she show up and decide that she want to compete. I'm tired. So I had to compete. I wasn't trying to compete. I was just trying to have a nice leisurely little workout, but she put it on me. But she tried to anyway. Yeah. But I got her. I held her off at the end. I had to cheat. I didn't know. It was okay. So it was like we run up and down the hill 5 times, right? And on the 5th one, we both only did 4. But I was behind her, so she come up and she go right back into the next set of push-ups. And I'm like, that's 5 already? I thought that was only 4. And she miscounted. So she got back up and she's like, oh, that wasn't 5? I'm like, no, that's only 4. So she went and did another one. I didn't. But I didn't wait for her before I started the next set of push-ups. So, that was kind of fair. Kind of. She young, man. Come on. I won. That's all that matters. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sit up, please, baby. Sit up, please. Sit up. Thank you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Go ahead, baby.
I'm just watching with them. They're locking her upstairs because Mercedes has found a way to go and play downstairs now. So
she gets into everything.
She's starting. Well, no, she doesn't.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's snooping around in the big guy's room? Okay. Yeah.
So today is Monday.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So you said what made you happy today?
Yes, I did.
Callie Blue, what made you happy? Smile
Hold
today.
still, please. Thank you.
And speak up.
Huh?
Speak up so we can hear you.
And don't say huh. Excuse me, pardon me. Not what, not how.
What made you smile, baby?
The hill.
The hill made you smile?
That work.
Yeah?
And also play Manhunt.
Oh, you played Manhunt today?
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
wow.
morning and in the afternoon at 5.
Yeah.
Well, I think today was a bit of a temperature change, so the
Yeah.
kids were able to take more time to be outside because the heat was just terrible. I'll say it was terrible. I struggle with the
heat.
heat.
Was great the last few days. Lean forward, please. Lean forward, please.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody, God bless you.
So she says, my dad once challenged my son, 8 years old, to a race at Superstore.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, set, go. And then he put him in a shopping cart and took off. Isn't that fun when, as a parent, grandparent, that you're able to outsmart them? Still have that ability to outsmart your kids or your grandchildren and just make it fun?
You know what's been showing up on my TikTok lately, Jody, the last couple of days? Is these sentiments, you know, a parent, male or female. Usually the last couple I've seen were female, actually. And basically what it's saying is that this female, there's nice music playing. May I have the pony, please? Nice music playing and everything else. And she's reminiscing, and then she's just like, you know, watching my husband play with the kids, big smile. And then she says something like, and realizing that I'm giving my kids the life that I always wanted, or the childhood that I always wanted. That's been popping up on my my feed a lot lately, and it just resonates with my heart because, right? Crushing generational curses, dealing with trauma, giving, and when it says to giving, you know, we all as parents, we want to give our children the lives we never had, and that's not money, that's not you know, toys and, you know, vacations. It's quality life. It's quality of life. It's a quality childhood. It's a childhood as best as possible, free from trauma, free from drama, and free from hurt, as best as we are able. As best as we are. No one is perfect. We're only humans. However, we can make an effort to give our children a childhood that is free from trauma. We can make that effort. We might not succeed, but we sure can try, and I think that that's a worthwhile endeavor. I think that's very Hey, Pop! Hey, Pop!
And
Is
then
that Magic Johnson? What shirt is... this is my affliction. I think this is my little bit of... this is my nod to MMA. I think it's an affliction shirt. Actually, her mom got it for me. A few years ago, yeah. So, you know, I like it. Whatever. It's I think it's a knockoff.
I think it's conflict.
Conflict?
I don't
No,
know.
it's like MMA.
Oh, okay.
You see, and Jody says, I was blessed with amazing parents, you know, and God bless you, and pay it forward, right? And you're in the midst of trying to pay that forward, and that's I mean, that's what it's all about. And for those of us that were not blessed with amazing parents, the trick in life is that to deal with that trauma so that we can be the parents to our children that we didn't have. Right?
Exactly. Blue,
Right?
bedtime.
You see, she's about to fall asleep right here. She's ready to go. She was knocking off.
So, Jody, what made you smile today? Carla? I wonder if Carla's still there.
These guys,
Ladies, what made you smile? And also, Pop, what made you smile? Ooh, we have another one here.
Ganor is here. Hey, Ganor, God bless
Ganor.
you. Oh, you missed the hill this evening, buddy. I heard you had to go. Hey, buddy, good to see you. I heard you had to go, but yeah, we just finished the hill not too long ago. And, well, you were here for this morning's workout. That's fine. And Jody said, go ahead, my love.
Oh, I thought you once challenged my younger uncle to a race. To make it fair, he gave me his other running shoe. The race was on a gravel road.
Oh, boy.
Carla, nothing yet.
Oh, that's no good, Carla.
Did you move?
That's no good, Carla, because here, let me say this once again. If we are not intentionally feeding into our happiness, then we are unintentionally feeding into our unhappiness.
Blue.
No, that's not her. That's on me. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Go on. 2 people at work staying. Thanks for brightening their day. Good night, sweetheart. CFS. Yeah, Jody. Yeah, Jody. Yeah, Jody. God bless you. We're praying. Yeah.
We have one here. Oh yeah, sorry, my mom didn't allow me to come in the evening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's Ganor. That's Ganor.
Oh,
He's one of
okay.
the kids. He's one of the. Ganor is one of our kids that has joined our group and our little workout troop, our family. He's one of our village. It takes an entire village to raise a child, and that's one of the things I noticed about our community here is that there are a ton of children. There are children everywhere within our community here, and it is my goal to get them moving. Just movement. What running, jumping, skipping. Yeah. Got to get moving. Kids have been sitting still. Go ahead, baby.
Carla, where are you moving to, and where are the kids gone to?
Packing.
With the kids gone, it's just been packing. So
What's going on,
who's
Carla? Where are you
helping
going?
Just interested. Where are you going and who are you going with?
Curious. Pop, what are you curious about, buddy? And what did you do today, Pop, that made you smile?
I think he answered, didn't he?
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, 2 people at work? Oh,
Yeah.
So I won't be able to do the morning exercise, only the evening one, because my mom said I was outside very long. For too long. Well, explain, kids in Toronto. Okay, Carla, got you. Explain to mom then that maybe the compromise then there is if you were outside for too long, come out for the morning workout. After we're done, then go back. After every workout, go back, check in, and move into the Grand Park area. Okay, that's Hey, there's a great little playground there. But your kids are grown. Never mind.
Hey, you never know.
Quick question, not too deep. Go ahead, quick, Pop.
However, Jody says, I wrote a children's story in my head.
Put it on paper. Get it out of your head. Put it on paper. I mean, that's gold right there. I mean, you obviously you were motivated. You are motivated, inspired right now, and you have a great deal on your heart. I encourage you, dear, to put that on paper. That could be solid gold right there. That could be solid gold, right there. Put that on paper, Jody. What do you think about the about the jab, Pop? No, just a quick question, nothing too deep. What? Okay.
That is like, I don't like talking about that.
Saved a little bee on Saturday from drowning. Really? That's so awesome. Good on you. Yeah. Bees are so important.
They are very important.
I will say this, Paul. I will say this only. That is the premise. That is the premise of the book. Tuning into you guys made me smile. Thank you, Carla.
Thank you, Carla.
God bless you. And I will say this, Paul. I think that whatever anyone needs to do in order to feel safe, I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Whatever you need to do, whatever your conviction of belief, if your conviction of belief is that you require to get this in order to feel safe, then go ahead and do that. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Where I have issue is when, for instance, now, Pop, let's say that as an example, you chose to get, because of you chose to do that. I'm not saying you did, and I'm not asking if you did. It's not my business. Let's say that you did. Like, I have tons of friends and associates on my social media who have, and it's always the same when you see that they posted that they got it, and then they're congratulated. Right? They're congratulated. I'm proud of you, and so on and so forth, and this and that and the other. Right? The problem that I have with that, quite simply, is that they're congratulated because they made a decision. Good night, son. Love you. They made a decision that was best for them and their family. I support that. Now, on the other hand, now you are congratulated because you made that decision because it's the popular decision and it's best for your family. You made it because it's best for your family, but you're congratulated because it's a popular decision. Now, let's say that I make the same decision, the best decision for myself, which is not to get the to jab because it would be detrimental to my personal health, because we can't treat healthcare with just one brush. Everybody can't receive the same treatment. It doesn't work like that. So now for my personal health, I don't get the jab, right? And we both make the same make a decision based on our own best interest, what is best for us as human beings. And one of us is congratulated and the other one is vilified. I don't accept that, because we're moving backwards in society now, because in the province that we live in here in Manitoba, they have agreed to implement the vaccination passports. So as a black man now, I run the risk of being resegregated in society.
Should I tell them what my BFF said?
Let me say that again, because this is serious stuff. As a black man now, we're moving backwards in history, and I run the risk of being resegregated in society. Let me ask you this. Can anyone tell me, we all know the Holocaust. We all know what happened. Can anyone tell me the how? How was he able to get all of Germany to agree to the internment of the Jewish peoples? Does anyone know the how? Quick history lesson. Anyone? Good night, son.
Can I make some eggs?
Of course. Hey, you guys see Ryder's hair? Check it out. Fifi braided him up last night. Come down here in front. No, come square up like try to sit right here. That'll help. Yeah, there we go. He been playing all day, running and playing all day, but yeah. All right. God bless. Okay, so I will. How he was able to do what they did was they, and it's nothing new. It's the same thing that they did in 1492 when they came to colonization, right? They came to North America and they put the indigenous peoples on reservations. In order for the indigenous people to move about their own land, they had to be given passports to move from reservation to reservation. Okay, there's the first instance.
Or to even hunt.
Or just to hunt, and that's the first instance, okay? Now fast forward to the Holocaust. How was he able to turn the entirety of the German population? Well, quite simply, they gave the Jewish peoples less rights than they gave the rest of the citizenship, and they implemented a passport. Thank you, my love. They implemented a passport system, much like they're using right now in Israel with the Israeli and the Palestinians. The Palestinians require a passport to move from checkpoint to checkpoint in their own country. It's nothing new, really. It's segregation, it's discrimination. And I mean, again, I will say quite simply that whatever your conviction of belief, whatever you need to do in order to feel safe, do that. However, I don't think that it is just that for the same reason that you are getting the jab because you believe it's in your best interest, that somebody who's not getting it for the exact same reason now has less rights as a citizen. That's segregation, that's discrimination. That's what Hitler did at the beginning of the Holocaust. And it's just if you extrapolate and take that to its logical conclusion, it's just a matter of time before you convince the vaccinated people that the non-vaccinated people are a detriment to their health, and then the non-vaccinated people are interned with the blessing of the vaccinated people. It's exactly what happened during the Holocaust. End of history lesson. Let's move on. It's history repeating itself, nothing new under the sun. What's very interesting here in Manitoba is that here in Manitoba we have the Human Rights Museum, and the Human Rights Museum has decided that if you're not vaccinated you can't go in. And so a group of Manitobans have decided that they're going to get their ticket, they're going to go on that day, and they're going to be denied, and at that same time they are going to file a human rights violation, because it is in fact a human rights violation. And it's just so ironic that of all places, the human rights violation, I mean, I can think of 2 provinces that have implemented the passport. Us and I think either one of the smaller provinces, either Nova Scotia or PEI, one of the 2. I think it's Prince Edward Island implemented it. Ontario said no, BC said no, Alberta said no, Saskatchewan said no. But here in Manitoba, we're going back to segregation.
I think it should be just like a flu shot. You're given a choice.
A choice.
Yes
That's
or
all.
no.
That's all.
That's
all. Why is the government praying the creepy pedophile driving up in the white panel van to our children saying, hey, here's an ice cream, you can get your vaccine without your parents' consent? Well, at 12 years old, I mean, they're saying you can get your vaccine without parental consent at 12-year-old. Well, that means at 12 I can drive, at 12 I can vote, at 12 I can consent to having relations. I ought to be able to drink, because if I can make that decision, if I can make a decision to put something foreign into my body, I should be able to make all the other decisions too. Incentivizing whatever your conviction of belief. Whatever your conviction of belief, if you truly believe that you need that in order to be healthy, there's no need to incentivize you with lotteries, free education, trips, something doesn't seem right to me.
Callie, Brooke, bed.
Yeah.
Brush your
Something
hair
doesn't
quick.
seem right.
Good night.
That's all. All right, let's move on. I agree with the flu shot. And that's I'm not anti anything. I'm not. I'm pro-choice. But we cannot treat healthcare with blanket coverage, because if you get the shot, you'll be fine. If I get the shot, it could kill me. That's how medicine works. I mean, you cannot treat your body the same way we treat my body. Our immune systems are completely different. I actually, with the melanin, because I'm melanated, my biology is slightly different from yours if you're non-melanated. True story. Do some research. Yeah. Go.
Ready, set, go. Where are you going?
Ready, set, go. Happiness is a choice.
I know, it's already like 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
and
we've
it's
only been at it half an hour, baby.
I know.
I mean, there's just not enough hours in our day all of a sudden. We went from being a family of absolute leisure, 2 years of nothing but leisure, and now we are busy. Jasmine Mom is the first one to be out the door. Mom is at work. Jasmine is on course for 8 weeks. Jordan found himself a job and is working 6 out of 7 days. It's supposed to be part-time. It's great. It's great. I'm running daddy daycare. And hey, shout out to soccer moms. You know who you are. Y'all been doing this for years, man. I mean, shout out when you got like 3 and more kids, 5 kids. I mean, and you got to get this one to taekwondo. That one got kung fu. That one got, soccer. and you got the one minivan, and you be like, I got this, no problem. I mean, y'all been doing that for years. I'm on week 2 and I'm exhausted.
Week 2, I think they're on. I don't know. I already lost count of weeks.
Pop want to know how work is going, baby.
Work is going great. So we're already what? It's been a month?
At least, yeah.
Oh, almost 2 months.
Softball cricket. Hey,
so
God bless
it's
you.
almost 2 months. And so for me, work is going great. I was working from home for 2 weeks. Back last week. Back again this week. And now I've also started getting prepared for university again.
Right, back. Yeah, she's back in the fall. Next month already. No, month and a bit.
Month and a bit.
So
yeah, so Saturday I did a lot of modules, so I was online like all of Saturday, and they had to be completed. And Sunday. So we didn't get to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Mom had
kids.
business.
The kids were like on me, Dad. The kids. I mean, the girls. Dad. It's like Mom don't exist. It's like Dad, can I? I'm like, your mom is sitting right there. Like, your mom is sitting right beside you. Like you can it'd be easier for you to ask Mom than because you have to talk louder to get me to hear you because she's like right beside you. I'm all the way over here. It's like, Dad, can we Dad, and then they know they go to Mom. Okay, baby. They know that Mom gonna say no, so it's my job to get Mom to be compliant. So it's like Saturday, Dad. Actually, it started at the beginning of the week. It starts at the beginning of the week. No. It starts at the beginning of the week. It starts at the beginning of the week. Hello. Hi, Jake. How are you? It starts at the beginning of the week. Role reversal. Yeah, 100%. It starts at the beginning of the week with comments like, oh, boy. You see it's going to be like 33 this weekend?
It's like subtle clues, but as soon as you hear that, yeah.
What sports are you guys into? What sports? I spelled your name wrong. No, that's fine. Good one. You didn't. That is correct. IAN. What sports are we into? I'm not really big into sports anymore, but I used to be huge into like basketball and football. I coached both for a lot of years, basketball and football. And do you do the workouts every day? Every day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. we Central Standard Time. We do that morning workout, and we have other workouts over the course of the day. But that morning workout is always filmed, and it's in our library. If you want to jump off, follow the link over to our YouTube platform. That's our main platform there. Bucks versus the Suns. The Bucks are up. I'm surprised the Bucks are up.
And so Carla said, even when my kids are in Toronto, they still call me Mom.
You're right.
Mom.
Right, yeah.
And that's it. It's. We talk about this a lot. Is that whole role reversal?
Yeah.
Because we break down some of those societal norms.
Yeah.
And even though we know what's for a positive, or I should speak for myself, I know it's a positive. I still feel some guilt because I'm. I guess for me, it's like I know he can do it, but I've been so used to taking on all.
I've replaced her. They don't call Mom no more. They call Dad. All day, every day. Dad. So she feeling some kind of way because she feeling obsolete. So I had to tell her, we were in therapy the other day, and I had to tell her, I said, baby, don't worry. We'll never replace. You'll never be replaced, baby. We'll never be replaced, baby. We'll never be replaced. She was feeling some kind of way. So I told her that we'll always need you, baby. It's okay. We'll always need you. What time? Time for the workouts. Yeah. 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're on the same time then. You're on Central, we're on Central. We're the same time. So 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, we do the workouts Monday to Friday. And then in the afternoons and in the evenings, we do different stuff. However, the morning workouts are, because it's a great way to start the day. And it's only a 10-minute calisthenic workout, really. It's a quick, easy hitter. And what it was we used it when the kids were going to school remotely. We did that every day before school. And we found it was a great way for them to really just attack the day, hit the ground running, and really just be in a mood to really just, you're not lethargic, you're not sleepy, you're not blary-eyed and distracted in class. You're focused, you're energetic, you're ready to receive the lessons you need to learn and the blessings God has in store for your life. So we just carried it over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's just what we do. Mm-hmm. And it is my heart that of course, Pop. It is my heart that our children have been sitting still for 2 years, right? Through no fault of their own. Pandemic and so on. Watching movies, watching TV, and so on and so forth. And what's really interesting is absolutely. Go ahead, Pop. What's really interesting is that the response that we get in the neighborhood when the parents come through and see what we're doing, when they come through and they see us for the first time, and I can always tell which ones have kids, and so I just I want them all. And the thing is, parents, if you're out there watching, come along with your kids, be involved with your kids, because we will get more out of your kids if you're actively involved. Right, your kids want to do what mom and dad are doing. So if you here's a bit of advice: if you want and you can't make our workouts, and you want your kids to put it back, please. And if you want, there's nobody there. And if you want your kids to get moving, lead the charge. Good night, sweetie. Love you. Lead the charge. Lead the charge. Lead the charge. I mean, I had to learn that I couldn't lead the charge from the couch, so I had to be actively involved. I got up. It wasn't easy. But we were consistent and insistent, and now and the benefits far outweigh anything negative that could come from your child. And this is just having our children develop a number one, a healthy relationship with our God, first and foremost, healthy relationships amongst the family, healthy relationships with food, and healthy relationships with fitness. Those are very, very important to us. Exercise is a fantastic stress reliever. There's so many studies saying that it naturally helps to fight depression, naturally produces all those wonderful feelings that promote happiness, and so on and so forth. And it's an excellent way to feed into your own happiness. Good night, sweetheart. Love you. How do you guys, sweetheart? I'm just waiting for Pop to...
No, I was on something and then I lost it.
I'm sorry. Good night.
I was on something. I lost it though. However, it's already that time.
Just waiting for Pop. Just waiting for Pop.
Oh, Pop, yes.
Yeah, Pop had a question he wanted to ask. And
he must be still writing it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I hope so. And again, let us be perfectly clear. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. And I will say, if we are not intentionally feeding into our own happiness, then we are unintentionally feeding into our unhappiness. So if we identify that you finished what? We didn't see anything. It didn't come up, Pop. It didn't come up, Pop. It didn't come up on our screen.
I finished it.
It didn't come up, Pop.
I finished it. What? Did you eat it?
You say that now, if we are not intentionally feeding into our happiness, it didn't come up, Pop. I'm sorry. And you took a while to type it. And now it's gone into the ether. It's gone. I'm sorry, Pop. I really look sorry, don't I? Thanks for the share, Gunnar. We appreciate you so much. Happiness is a choice. So if you've identified that your situation or your circumstance is making you unhappy, how do you get from there to being happy? Well, we suggest that the easiest way is to just identify the little things. Just start small. Good, you got it back. Identify the little things that make you happy and intentionally feed into that. Please.
I'm just wondering if Jody is still there, because I seen on Instagram, had I known you were going to have a machine, I've been always wanting to drive one of them. She had one of those Skid Row things. You know those little bobcat things?
Oh, the skid steers.
Yeah.
You said Skid Row.
Skid Row. Sorry.
You know, one of those Skid Row steers, what, a wheelchair or what? She has a wheelchair.
So she had one of those. Yeah. And so it's like, I was like, I would have been so down to come and hang out with you and play with that thing.
Right.
I've been driving by and I'm like, oh, I want to drive one of those. Mm-hmm. yeah, I'm not sure if she's still with us. However,
And
have to
so
learn all
very
that.
quickly here, Jake says, is the workout all of your kids or is it public for people to join? And Ganor answered that for you, Jake. He said it is open to the public. The majority of them, but once kids, we claim them all. Food and exercise, yeah, Pop. Yeah, we claim them all. It takes a village to raise a child.
yeah, in this community.
And it's community. It's developing relationships. It's building community and developing trust. And
and building gaps between ethnicities.
Yeah, because
Bridges,
building bridges. We're
Did I
all
say
about
gaps?
Yeah, you did. Building gaps between ethnicities. Let's pull us further apart.
Sorry, guys.
Too much unity.
Bedtime.
No good.
No,
Division.
I meant we gotta build together. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Love
Yeah,
you.
like Skid Row and
It's after 8:30. It's bedtime. Bedtime.
bedtime. Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean there's such a Ganor who's on here on TikTok is one of our new members of our community, and there is a cultural divide there, and so it took 3 years literally for us to reach a comfort level in the community where they were more comfortable with us. I mean, they've seen us every day now for 3 years, and now they've seen me every day out there with the kids running, right? and even in the winter, I Skid Row with the Simpson family. Oh my! And just yesterday, this weekend I was on the barbecue, and the most amazing thing happened. This gentleman came up, and I mean, he made an excuse to come and engage, and it turns out that he's actually been watching us since the winter. He's been watching me and the kids back since the winter, and he came up and he's like, yeah, so how much? I'm like, no, it's yeah, like, it doesn't cost nothing. And she's like, for now. And
I'm like the business manager.
she's the
for
business
now.
head, the business head. And so I'm branding us, and she's thinking of our future. And so yeah, that was just such a moment of affirmation. It was absolutely amazing, and we were getting some good feedback from the community. So it's nice, and I think that people see the value in what it is that we're trying to do, just to spread some love and positivity and get our kids moving. I mean, that's happiness is a choice.
Yeah.
Let's play, let's jump, let's skip, let's hop, let's just be happy, right? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, even if you think of your arch nemesis in this life, whomever that is, maybe it's your neighbor, maybe it's your boss, ultimately, at the end of the day, when you break it down and you think about it, he says, what do we have in common, me and that person? If you were to look at the bare bones, I'm pretty sure you'd have to admit that they probably just want to be happy in their life too. They probably just want what's best for their family too. Granted, they probably go about it, the wrong way, or but that's where we can come to that common ground, and we have we just come to empathize with one another and just accept that we're all on our own journey, and you know what I mean. And we all, at the end of the day, we're more alike than we are different, because we just all want to be happy, and we all want to feel safe, right?
So somebody there said, what restaurant or outside place do you like to eat?
Okay.
Do you like? Sorry, I just assumed eat, because I have my places. So for me right now, it's like chicken wings. I've been Smitty's has been
chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. Come on, Ganor, chicken and macaroni. Chili with. That's the song that we used to call the kids out their houses when it's time to exercise.
So yeah,
true story.
That's one of the things that I like to eat. So Smitty's chicken wings and what other place, baby? However, he noticed he's been losing weight a lot quicker. And so we were driving the other day, and I said, you know what? I figured it out. I'm not at home feeding you, because he'd go work out, and I'm like, oh, I ordered us takeout. And so we'd be eating cheeseburgers and like poutine.
After a rigid workout, right? Come and just have a feast.
So,
and then now when she's not here, and I gotta drop her off, I gotta pick this person up, I gotta come back and do a workout, and then halfway through the day I sit down and I'm like, my tummy goes at about like 3 o'clock, my tummy, and I'm like, oh, why am I so hungry? And I think, oh damn. And she called me, did you eat? I'm like, no. For Father's Day, she got me all these new walking shorts because all my clothes from last summer, don't fit me anymore, right? I was in a 46, a size 46 waist. A couple years ago, and so my summer clothes from last year, all the shorts were too big. So she got me new shorts again this year, and a bunch for Father's Day, and I was so happy. They were what 30. What are they? 30.
36.
What was the size of the belt you just bought me?
Oh, I bought you a 34.
So I'm back in a 34 belt, Carla, which is like high school days. I'm back at it because she bought me. I bought a new belt just the other day. I bought a 36, and it was just like, it's way too big. I couldn't do it. Even the pants that I'm wearing now, that she just got me on Father's Day, they're too big. They're too big. So I had that's what I was. That's what I was. Pop, a size 46. That's what I'm coming from, and I'm back down. I'm wearing a size 34 belt right now, and it just fits. It just fits, and it can hold up the shorts because the shorts are too big. I'm down about 35 pounds right now. God bless you. To God be the glory. I went on the scale just this evening after our work. I'm at 209. I was at 260. I'm at 209.
I'm just holding steady.
She's holding steady at magnificent. She's holding steady at magnificent. Right? Yeah. Magnificent. Yeah.
As long as I'm happy, I'm good.
Yeah.
However, I walk a lot, and
she walks tons at work. Yeah.
Since my procedure and getting that done, it's very frustrating because I want to walk far, but I can't yet. But every day gets easier.
One step at a time. I mean, and Pop, you know what? If I could get you gain 10 pounds in the wrong places, you know what? Free piece of advice, anybody. You want to get healthy? You want to increase your water intake. Whatever your water intake is, get it up. If you are about my size, I'm about 5'11". There's a formula. Google it. There is a formula. 56.7 kg. I'm sorry, I don't do kgs.
Times that by 2.2.
What? 2.2. You're right. That's 120 pounds, 125
Don't
pounds.
ask me how I remember.
Yeah, it's right. I should have known that. That's about 125, 130 pounds. You about that? About 125, 100. 6 feet, 180. Yeah, you see, you're about my size, a little bit slighter. I'm a little bit broader in the shoulders, but you're a little bit taller. So you should be drinking what I drink, about 4 liters of water a day. I don't drink that anymore, but I tried. That's my goal. That's my goal, which is almost like 2.5 of these. But if there's a formula online, you can punch in your weight and so on and so forth. And if you can increase, the importance of increasing your water intake is that 165. Okay, but that's 165 seems a little slight for your height there, Pop. Unless you're a runner. That makes sense.
Slender runner.
Yeah, right. And here's the thing about water. Your body. Here's the thing about your body. Actually, not just water. Your body stores whatever it's not getting enough of. So individuals that feel that you can lose weight by starving yourself, it just doesn't work, because then your body stores those calories because it doesn't know when it's going to eat again. That's why that diet, where I think it's the Atkins diet, where you can you eat every couple hours or something. You eat every couple hours or something, like a salad or something, and what that does, it tricks your body into speeding up your metabolism and you burn calories, right? So if you're not getting enough water, what happens is that your body stores it, and then you start to puff up, you start to get swole, because your body doesn't know when it's going to get as much as it needs next. So it starts to so it doesn't matter what you're doing, you will store water and you'll get swollen and you'll actually gain weight.
Here's the best chef.
Hey,
So somebody's been your videos, baby. Yesterday he made these barbecue ribs, and they were, oh my gosh, perfect.
Jerk ribs.
The jerk ribs.
I've been working on that recipe for years.
And then my oxtail yesterday. Oh, and I took it for lunch, and I felt like I ate supper all over again.
Jake said that water and protein. I would say that water is actually more important than protein. I don't do protein and I don't do supplements, and we don't count calories. So I think we do pretty well for those things. We monitor what we eat. Food is medicine. We monitor what we eat, and we monitor our portions. As far as protein, I might like in the morning. I like to get up and whatever's left over from supper the night before, like chicken, ribs, whatever. I'll just eat like just meat instead of like bread or carbs or anything like that. I'll just eat like chicken, some barbecue chicken, some ribs first thing in the morning. Like I'll just eat a plate of that, and that's my protein. However, for instance, when I was in jail in 2015, in the kitchen range there, these guys, all they do is they want to suck back raw eggs. Like these guys would suck back 2 dozen raw eggs a day, and then their stomach would just get like hard. And these guys are thinking they're just doing a straight protein. The problem is, yeah, that's a lot of protein, except that you're not getting enough hours in the gym to work that off, so it becomes counterintuitive. And yeah, whatever, to each their own. If that's where you are, God bless you. I don't do any of that anymore because that's not just not where I am anymore. That's all. Babe, last thoughts.
Last thoughts?
Yeah.
Ooh, baby's birthday's coming up.
Baby's birthday's coming up, and I'm at a. So Jasmine put it on me the other day. Jasmine was like, "So, what are you doing for baby's birthday?" Because I'm not sure. I don't know what way. And I'm like, I'm thinking on it. It was like, well, last year you got her a bouncy castle, as if to say, well, you can't do anything less than a bouncy castle this year, which is exactly how I'm feeling. Well, mom's no help.
No.
I'm thinking maybe like one of those like inflatable slides, like you gotta walk up and then you get to the top and then you slide down. It's like exactly the same as a bouncy castle, but it's
the grass
just
is
different.
so dry. I'll just stab up the
The grass is not that dry.
Yeah.
And oh, baby,
Cali Blue.
Cali Blue, yeah, baby.
So she's
Blue.
gonna be turning 9.
She's gonna be turning. She's 8 going on 5.
So yeah, her birthday's, and we've been doing a countdown for the last couple days.
She's been doing a countdown almost.
So I'm been secretly purchasing stuff, and yeah, which reminds me, we gotta go get that thing out of the car. She's in bed.
Oh right, she's in bed.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What can I do? What can we do? We had a bouncy castle last year, a princess bouncy castle. She had a princess theme party last year. This year she wants unicorns.
No. Last year was unicorns. The year before that was
Right, it was unicorns. That's correct. But we got a princess crown and everything. How I was thinking, I was thinking that I would look. Yeah, 9. I was thinking that I would look and see what it would look like to try to like rent a pony to come out to give pony rides, or not.
See, this is what I have to deal with. All I want to do is just decorate the house, have a cake and food, and come to me. That's all. Because he's like setting the bar high, and it's like every year it's gonna go. And then when she's 18, like it's a house. Hey, we got you a house. I love you, baby.
What are you gonna do? Like, I mean, hey, we serve a living. You know what?
McDonald's chicken nuggets.
You know what? I intentionally set the bar for my daughters high. I do that very intentionally because up until this state in my life, I only had sons. And now I have daughters. And that's a whole other set of problems, And I know that there are still men out there like I used to be, right? And such a true story. I've said this often and I can't say it enough. It's like, you know what, fellas? You got a daughter, close your eyes. Or daughters, close your eyes. And imagine if somebody just like you is dating your daughter. Did you smile? If you smiled, carry on. If you didn't, change. I heard that a couple years ago, and I've been working at changing ever since. Now, if I were to ask myself that question, if my daughters were dating somebody like me, I smile not because I believe that I'm the best person. I smile because I know that I am intentionally working at being my best self. And that encourages me. And yes, I intentionally set the bar high for my daughters. Mm-hmm. I intentionally do that because I want them to know what to expect from a man. A man, not a boy, not a boyfriend, not a boy toy, not a thought, no, a man. What to expect from a man, because a man will treat you a certain type of way. Right? So I say I intentionally set the bar high. I intentionally do it. And I intentionally do it around my boys too. Because they gotta know how to treat a woman as well. It's not just about telling my daughters that, babe. Yeah, actually, I don't tell them that. I don't tell my daughters how to dress. I do not tell my daughters how to dress. We were at the beach the other day, and Jasmine was out there wearing a 2-piece bikini that would have made me blush, and she looked terrific.
And Jordan.
She looked terrific. Because she worked so hard. She out there looking like a fitness model, and I'm just so proud. And I don't. No. Don't tell my daughter to dress a certain kind of way if she expects a certain type of behavior. Tell your son to stop objectifying my daughter. Don't you dare tell my daughter that's something that she's wearing, because I know the content of our children's character. But don't look at our daughters any kind of way because they dress some kind of way. They dress that way because they're confident. Not because they're ratchet. Not because they're looking for some action. It's time to start talking to our sons. It's time to start talking to our sons and stop putting the blame on our daughters. Oh, well, if you didn't dress, get out of here with that nonsense. Time to start telling our sons to act like men. 98%, baby? 90s is some stupid number. Better than 95% of all women that have some form of sexual impropriety. I got daughters. I tell my daughters all the time, I'd rather be hard on you now than have to go to jail for you in 20 years. Because some fool think that they're going to put hands on you. We built different.
Look at Carla. She said Rachel's looking at you, checking if you're okay.
What you don't see is her tapping my leg underneath.
Because I just feel his energy rising. I'm like, oh, are we going? It's something he's very passionate about, so I kind of just
because it's just so wrong. It's just so wrong. It's just so wrong. It's just so wrong. It boils my blood. It boils my blood. You only have one kid, Pop. God bless you. She's wearing something that makes her feel good with herself. Right? Right? A teenage son. Yeah, raise him right, Pop. Raise him right. Tell him know that no, a woman is not judged by the content of what she's wearing. You know, you're not judged by you know. And again, let's go back to Dr. King's statement. I have a dream that one day that my children will be judged by the content of their character, not just by the color of their skin. It applies here too. Because the content of my character and not just what I'm wearing. You can't see past this? I mean, where are we in life? Where are we in life that we're still stuck here? We're still stuck here on the surface. Let's get past this. Let's get past the surface and get to the heart of the matter. And if we can get past the surface and get to the heart of the matter, we will find, I guarantee you, we will find that we are more alike than we are not. God bless you. Final thought, baby.
I'm kind of shocked. I don't know. I thought Pop was younger.
Like right? He's got a 19-year-old guy. Well, I didn't think he was 19, but he got a 19-year-old son. That puts you up there a little bit, Pop. Not like me. However, maybe
I was 19 when I had Cadence.
I don't have a child. But I'm going to take your advice when the time comes. I'm 17, so hopefully no, right? I mean, yeah.
He thought that was funny.
You were 19 when you had Cadence.
I was 19,
I think I was 21 when I fathered my first child, Nathan. Yeah. I was 21 because he's 25. No, that's not right.
You're 25.
I was 25 because he's 25 and I'm going to be 50. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was 25. I was 21 when I met his mother. That's what it was. I was 21 when I met her, and then 25 when I fathered him. And yeah, you know what I mean. And one thing, children are a blessing. However, be prepared for children. Don't do what I did and just not have a plan. Okay, final thought.
Oh, he's 41.
41. Wow, good for you, Pop. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's
just
why
just a pup.
and it makes all, and now it makes all like sense.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're right in
I
between the
can't
two
even-
of us.
Yeah, squeezed in between.
Right in between. More towards her than me, but that's all right. What?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, it's bedtime.
Final
So
thought.
no, I think I did do a final thought, and then
Did
you
you?
went into the
I'm
big
sorry.
thought.
Go, please,
and
please,
so
please. Let me get out the way.
it's bedtime.
Yeah.
That's all I have for you guys tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Wednesday's gonna look like.
We'll try.
However, we're gonna try and be on. I'm thinking now like 8 depends on
Yeah.
work
no
schedules.
sooner than 8. Yeah, we can't do the 7 o'clock thing again.
Yeah, so that's God's plan.
Yeah.
That's what Carla said.
It's all God's plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's all God's plan. I'm just trying to see it to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So I will say good night, and we will see you Wednesday. And just watch out for the videos with the kids,
Mhm.
with you and the kids, because they are quite busy when I'm not home.
Mm-hmm.
I get to catch up when I get home. Sometimes I get on their videos and just check
Yeah.
it out. And then I recorded last night, which is actually, you guys want to go check it out? I actually talked by myself.
Yeah,
It
because we
was-
had our hill workout. If you're interested
Yeah.
to know what our hill workout looks like with all those kids, it's on the YouTube platform. Good night, Carla. God bless you.
Night.
Jump on there and check it out on the YouTube platform. All of our videos are there. I'm gonna work and try to make it more comprehensive. It's just a mess right now, but busy wife, busy life. Facts.
And then says I'll be around tomorrow for a steak, okay?
Hey, best time to come around for a steak is the weekends. You come by during the week, you might just get like bologna steak.
Actually, I've been wanting bologna.
I know. I wish I hadn't have said that.
I know.
She's like a comfort food, right, from her youth. So that's it for us tonight on Real Talk. Thank you for stopping in with us. As we have come to do, we will send you on your way with a blessing. Romans 15:13 reads as follows.
Here, I'll help you, babe.
Thank you, my love.
They just pulled the tab.
Yeah, thank you, my love. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Thank you. For the first time, Justice watched The Shack tonight for the first time. He hasn't seen that movie, and it's a faith-based movie. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Check it out. It's great. We appreciate you so much. God bless you. And good night. Yes, Pop. Amen.
Amen. Good night.